1 second. There we go. Last night, Michigan beat #1 Oregon, which means their quest for the Imperialism National Championship will continue right now. We have 14 teams left. It's time to get down to the Baker's Dozen, the top 13. Let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 121 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Oh, no. Well, this is the most consequential spin of the entire tournament. Will Vanderbilt get an extra life, or will they lose to Michigan? That is the question that we are going to answer right now. Vandy has a bunch of different directions this wheel could go. They have Michigan directly north. They have Kennesaw State right next to them. They have South Carolina to the northeast. A little bit of ocean right here. Then you have Florida, whole bunch of Florida, Gulf of Mexico, Houston right down here, and then Texas, then Michigan again, followed by a little bit of Ole Miss. Those are your options. Here we go. Please let it be an easy opponent. It's southeast, and there's only one possible school that could be. We're getting another big SEC battle today, as Vanderbilt will take on Florida for a right to an extra life that could vault them right into the top 5 of Imperialism. Let's get it set up. Oh boy. Oh, good. All right. It's going to be a good game. This is what we asked for. This is what all of the late games bring us. It's Vandy on the road again. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. They're an 80 overall, but they've beaten bigger schools than Florida before. They beat Alabama in their last game, so they can certainly have a chance against Florida. It's sure going to be a good game in the swamp. Let's see if there's any other uniforms we can give Florida since they just played in this. The alternate is... Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe not against Vandy, but like their alternate 2 is all orange. Yeah, we're going to go with their all orange look here in the swamp, unless there's something else cooler. I mean, it's not a great logo. Home option, away option, home option 2. I mean, I like the blue and orange, but I think we're going to go with the alternate 2, which is the all orange uniform for Florida. And then, yeah, we'll go with this away uniform for Vandy. Okay. Or do we go orange versus black? Screw it. We're going orange versus black because I love the way that Vandy's uniforms look when they get dirtied up. Yeah. That's going to be what we do here. Let's get it set up. It's going to be another nightcap game. It's going to be what pretty much all of them are for the rest of the way. And here we go. This is an all-time SEC battle. They have the most remaining schools of any conference still in the tournament. And these last couple episodes are going to be defined by these huge intra-conference battles to determine the true SEC champion of Imperialism. Florida has already played twice, taking down 2 Group of 5 schools in Florida Atlantic and Florida International. Vanderbilt has played 4 times in this tournament. They took down Middle Tennessee State, they took down Memphis, they took down Western Kentucky, and then they beat Alabama in double overtime a few episodes ago. And now these 2 schools will battle each other for the right to continue forward. And for Vanderbilt, it's the right to an extra life. The stakes could not be any higher. And look at a good tackle on this first kick return to the 16-yard line. And here comes DJ Lagway. One of the most talented quarterbacks Vanderbilt has faced so far. They did play Jalen Milroe. And Milroe was very good in that game, but look who's still standing. Lagway in the pistol in 1st and 10. He's going to fake the handoff, roll out, launch back across his body, and he missed him. This was the case against FIU as well. He tried a bunch of deep balls, and he missed a couple of them early on, but then they started working. And he was able to scorch the FIU defense. So it's 2nd and 10 now for Florida. This uniform match was a little jarring, but we'll get used to it. Lagway hands it off to number 1 inside. It's Montreal Johnson Jr. picking up 6 yards, making it a much easier third down. DJ Lagway, a true freshman quarterback. He is a phenom, trying to save and resurrect this Florida program. Already got him to a bowl game in his first year. They had a couple huge, like, playoff-shifting upset wins in real life. And speaking of playoff-shifting wins, Vanderbilt. Lagway throws deep, has a man open. That's caught by number 8, who jukes up to the 47-yard line. That is... Oh, I've lost his name. God, I should know his name. This is... Let's see if I can look that up real quick. Their stats. Lagway fakes the handoff, launches deep again. You got a flag down on Florida. That's either holding or an eligible man downfield. Yeah. They do tend to call that a lot. Is it Keon Zipper? It is. I think it's Keon Zipper who made that catch for the Gators. Or it's Arliss Boardingham. It's probably Arliss Boardingham. Lagway throws short to be caught by Boardingham. I think, yeah, the name looks long enough. Boardingham's second catch of the game makes it 2nd and 7 for the Gators. The orange does look a little weird on their home turf, but I couldn't go all black against Vanderbilt, who likes to also wear black uniforms. Here's 2nd and 7. Johnson goes in motion. It's a pump fake. They do throw it outside to Johnson. And a beautiful tackle by Vanderbilt's defensive MVP, Langston Patterson, who gets another tackle for loss, making it 3rd and 11. Langston Patterson just read that play from the very beginning and made sure they didn't gain any advantage from it. That's his 6th tackle for loss on the season. He also has 1 sack and 3 pass defenses and a forced fumble with a recovery. 3rd and 11. Floated moonshot is caught. No, it's dropped. Martell Height gets in there to knock the ball away. I'm not sure if that was just a straight drop or if Height had something to do with it. It'll be 4th and 11, and Florida's going to have to punt on their opening drive. Vanderbilt with an impassioned stop. Very, very good play there for Vandy. They have life in this ball game. There goes the punt. It's going to be a sliding catch down to the 12-yard line. Very, very good kick for Florida's punter. His name is Jeremy Crawshaw. Here comes Diego Pavia, the man of the hour, looking for a 2nd SEC victory to guide Vandy to an extra life. He's going to fake the handoff to Alexander, roll out, throw to the corner, will be caught by Eli Stowers, and he picks up 5 yards. Nice, safe play. And he rolled out. He knew he didn't have much time and couldn't really tell who was going to be chasing him from behind. So he just found the open receiver short and made sure that he could pick up some extra yardage. And number 97, Slackman, was flying in from the backfield, so probably a good idea. Here's 2nd and 5. He goes RPO to the outside. That's going to be caught just short of the first down. That's Quincy Skinner Jr. with another big catch. It'll be 3rd and inches. Florida with a chance to make this a 3-and-out on the opening possession, which would put the Gators right back in control in the swamp. Just under 90,000 screaming Florida fans right here trying to get their Gators to finally make it out of Florida. To the Alexander, and he just barely gets the first down. Joey Slackman was able to fly in past the blockers to make the tackle, but Alexander was able to stretch and fall just enough forward to get the forward progress needed for a first down. Pavia points out defenders. He's in the T formation here. He's going to hand off to Alexander. He tries to follow the hole, but number 19 is there to stop that play. That's 19 is not listed on the step chart for Florida. Probably a senior or a transfer who left or something. Pavia throws short. It's going to be caught. Oh, no. The ball is out. It's recovered by a Vanderbilt offensive player. That was unbelievably close to being a turnover. to find it. Pavia on 3rd and 2. Throws short. That's going to be caught. Out of bounds to number 0. That's Junior Sherrill making a huge catch on 3rd down to give the Commodores another first down to the 38-yard line. This is looking very similar to the opening drive they had against Alabama, with just, I think, like 5 or 6 3rd down conversions. Eventually led to a crazy spin move touchdown run by Cedric Alexander. Pavia throwing again to the sidelines. He's loving those. Oh my God. Junior Sherrill just stiff-armed a man into his grave. Fantastic play by Junior Sherrill. And yeah, my commentary is a little biased, but like, Vanderbilt's one of the only true underdogs left. You know, I gotta find the good narrative somewhere, you know? I'm a neutral. Maryland's gone. I can cheer for whoever I want. Pavia hands off to Alexander. He's going to try and get ahead of steam, but it only gives him 2 yards because he was forced to go in a much more diagonal route than he wanted to. Gators with a good play there. It'll set up 2nd and 8. And in their 2 games so far, they haven't really had too many standout players on the defensive end. DJ Douglas has done a good job, but they need some more impact plays on that side of the ball. Pavia throws short to be caught by Richie Hoskins. And Hoskins is able to push forward to make it 3rd and 1. Another 3rd down for this Vanderbilt team. They thrive in these high-pressure situations. It's like they want to give themselves a thin margin, a razor's edge, to come through and stay alive. 3rd and 1. Goes to Alexander. He gets the first down and breaks past the first defender to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 play. Vanderbilt is in business. Cedric Alexander, his best run of the day. I mean, they're just so good. They play so much higher than their overall rating. A lot of it has to do with this guy right here, Diego Pavia. He's going to drop back. Throw short. It's Eli Stowers again. And as I'm kind of tabulating the final votes or final decisions for the position awards, Eli Stowers might win the best tight end award. I mean, Colson Loveland's been good, but Stowers has been clutch. And Diego Pavia just might win that quarterback award. We'll see. I was thinking between him or Billy Edwards. Pavia drops back. Waits, throws to the sideline, caught Alexander, and that is a fantastic tackle by Sharif Denson to force another Vanderbilt 3rd down. And we're probably going to come up to this play after the end of the 1st quarter. Vanderbilt just taking their old sweet time, going 3 plays per down, or 3 downs per set, or whatever that ratio would be. I have no idea. They will not run a play here. We're going to go straight into the 2nd quarter here, 3rd and 1. This time they set up under center. Pavia waits, hands it off to Alexander. He is gonna just barely get past the defenders. I don't know how he got out of that. Crazy Houdini moment for Cedric Alexander, getting another Vanderbilt 1st down. They're just the definition of clutch. Yeah, he bounced off. The defender was trying to get past the offensive lineman and thought Alexander was going to be there and couldn't get any arm up to try and stop Cedric Alexander. So they just bumped shoulder pads and went on their merry way. Pavia throws short again. Richie Hoskins. They just know how to pick up. This is what Maryland did as well. They didn't go for the big plays. They didn't go for like the splash moments that are going to go on the Sports Center. They picked up 5 or 6 yards every single play. And when you do that, you're very, very hard to stop. And that's what Florida's finding out right now. 2nd and 3. Alexander again. Gets past the 1st down marker. It's 1st and goal from the 1 for Vanderbilt. Now, they have to score a touchdown here. This is such a dangerous spot for kickers in CFB 25. So you need to get this touchdown. And Pavia comes out in the empty set. I don't know if I like that decision. He takes the snap, runs it himself, and goes right in. And that's the closest thing we've seen all year to a quarterback sneak. They didn't have any linebackers. It was just the first level. So if every block held, Diego Pavia was going to have an open lane. He walks forward and dove into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Spectacular play by Pavia, and this is just a Vanderbilt team that knows how to win. They know how to step into a harsh road environment and escape with a victory. Let me double check this actually, because if we go to the battle history, okay, they were at home for Bama, but then let's take a look at the other games they had. They were on the road from Middle Tennessee State. They were okay, so now they played a good amount of games at home. It's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line for Florida. Let's see if DJ Lagway can start up this Florida offense and respond. There's going to be Montreal Johnson Jr., who breaks past a couple tackles and picks up 3 yards. Two great bands, too. I love Vanderbilt's fight song, but I love all the custom stuff that Florida has in this game. It's just great atmosphere. 2nd and 7 now. Lagway to Johnson again. This time he gets a hole and he gets a first down. Langston Patterson was there to get initial contact, and I think it was number 4 getting the last stop for Vandy. That was Brian Longwell flying in to make that tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Florida Gators. Lagway in the shotgun with 2 running backs there with him. He's going to hand off. Nope, he fakes it. Lagway wants to go deep again. That's going to be an eligible man downfield, or probably a holding. That's going to be a hold on Florida, which is going to push this back and really endanger this drive. That was Brandon Crenshaw Dixon called for the hold. And it'll be 1st and 20 for Florida. They're in trouble now. Oh my God. 3 different Vanderbilt players. Langston Patterson, number 20, Prince Colley, and then number 95, Linus Zunk, combined for that stop. And it's 2nd and 23. Florida is in panic mode now. Lagway to Johnson. Johnson rolls outside, has a whole lot of space to the 40, and he just keeps going up to the 40-yard line. A 17-yard run when Florida absolutely had to have it. And it kind of looked like a give-up play, but they are able to make it 3rd and 5. They just gave the ball to Montreal Johnson and said, hey, just do what you can. And he did. 3rd down here. Lagway throws deep. That is going to be caught for a first down. Elijah Badger, their leading wide receiver, makes the catch. And he falls down, but he gets the first down past midfield. Florida is now in business. Like, they cannot be run out of their home building. They cannot embarrass the swamp like they have for the last decade and change. Lagway hands off to Johnson again. And Vanderbilt tried to close off the play, but Johnson was so fast that he squeezed through that hole right before it was closed. Very good run from Montreal Johnson to make it 2nd and 6 for the Gators. Johnson. This time he gets stuck. He just had a lineman get driven right back into him. That was Randon Fontenette. Possibly Randon Fontenette. Maybe it's really French. I don't know. That'll make it 3rd and 7. Big time tackle for loss for Fontenette. Let's see if Florida can convert. Because if they don't, they're in deep trouble. Lagway throws a wide open deep ball. That is caught. First down, Florida. Number 11 makes the catch for the Gators. That's Aiden Mazzell making a beautiful reception. Huge mistake in the Vanderbilt coverage. And now the Gators are in the red zone looking to tie this ball game right up. Doesn't look like anyone was covering him from the snap, which is not a great alignment. And now we've hit a 2-minute timeout. Florida also taking their old sweet time here. So it's 1st and 10 for Florida. Can Lagway finish this drive? He drops back, waits, rolls out, throws short, and that's going to be caught. by number 1 for Florida. Oh, it's Montreal Johnson going out for a quick little halfback route, just give him something. 2-yard pickup. Florida stays alive up to the 10-yard line. Lagway in the pistol with Montreal Johnson Jr. behind him. He throws short, touchdown Gators. Eugene Wilson III makes the catch, and Florida responds to Vanderbilt with their own long, methodical drive, saying anything you can do, I can do better. The only problem is they gave Vandy about 75 seconds on all 3 timeouts. So the Commodores can absolutely strike back here before the end of the first half when, let me remind you, Vanderbilt will get the ball to start. So the Commodores have an incredible opportunity to go up by 7 or 10 points before the Gators see the ball again. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Here's Trey Smack with the extra point. Kick is up and good. A 10-play, 81-yard drive for the Gators. And here comes the kickoff. Return from just outside the end zone, and he only gets, he gets to the 20. It's a pretty good return. Here we go. Pavia in the shotgun. He waits, launches deep. He's got a man wide open. It's a beautiful catch. Richie Hoskins again. Vandy calls their first timeout, and the Commodores are looking to strike quickly here. 52 yards away from the touchdown. I don't know how he got so open, but it was a great laser of a throw from Diego Pavia. Now he wants to go deep again. Instead, he just throws to the sideline. And Eli Stowers gets out of bounds to stop the clock again. They just know their situational football skills have been the best out of any team we've seen. Except maybe Maryland. But Maryland was so bad in the Virginia Tech game that it kind of erased everything else. 2nd and 4. Pavia has to run away, and he cannot get away from the defenders. That's 19 and 97 making the play. Joey Slackman, the lead guy, and I can't find who number 19 is, so we just won't know who he is until into the stats later on. Sapp also helped out with that tackle, Tyreek Sapp. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12. Vanderbilt's everybody set, 30 seconds to go. Can Pavia find a deep ball? He's just running down the clock as much as he can so Florida can't use it after him. Smart play, but he really runs the risk of them not scoring here. Pavia, all-out blitz. Can't get away. It's another sack. 19 again. And Joey Slackman also getting in there to make the stop. It'll be 4th and 22. Florida does call a timeout, but they only have 13 seconds. So it ended up being a pretty smart play for Vanderbilt because they realized they weren't going to score and they just ran 50 seconds off the clock, so Florida can't do anything with it. And now they get the ball back, and it's like nothing happened. 1st and 10 for the 33 for Lagway. He drops back, under pressure, launched, no way. That ball is caught by Shamir Dyke down to the 13. But the time has run out. Time has run out. They can't call timeout, and they can't use the play. So the chew clock situation for Vanderbilt is going to end up saving them 3 points. Because this ball was caught, but he's tackled with zeros on the clock. He can't get out of bounds, and that is halftime. That is one of the most consequential plays of this entire tournament. Specifically from the underdog's perspective. So here comes the kickoff. Vanderbilt just dodged a bullet. And not a small bullet. That was like a 50 caliber bullet. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line for Vandy. Pavia immediately under pressure. He's sacked at the 3-yard line. That's 3 consecutive sacks for this Florida defense. Lyons gets back there to make the stop. And I don't know what happened to Vanderbilt's offensive line, but they can't block anything anymore. Jamari Lyons makes the play. They're going to call forward progress because he landed in the end zone, but that's a generous ruling from the ref. It'll be 2nd and 17, and Vanderbilt is in deep, deep trouble here. You might just want to try and run an outside play here to get some yards back like Florida did with Montrell Johnson. They do hand it to Alexander, and Alexander is just going to stay on his feet. Beautiful run from Alexander. Picking up 7 yards, and that could have been just 2. And he's just such a hard-nosed, tenacious runner. So they get back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Most important play of the day for Vanderbilt. Can they somehow extend this drive in an attempt to retake the lead? Pavia rolls away and just throws it out of bounds. He probably had a lane to get the first down, but didn't want to take a sack. It's not one of his better decisions. It'll be 4th and 10. Vanderbilt will punt it right back to Florida and give the Gators excellent field position. You hate to see it. They do get the punt away. It's a bomb of a kick, but Florida takes it past midfield. So here we go. Gators start the drive in business. Let's see what DJ Lagway can do with it. He's going to throw a quick screen outside, and Vanderbilt's there to shut it down. Prince Colley makes the stop for only a 1-yard pickup. And I'm not sure what Lagway saw there, but he must have seen an opening. He must have trusted his receiver could make a move. But there were 2 unblocked Vanderbilt defenders immediately flying in on that play. He should have audibled out of it. Press coverage across the board here for Florida. Lagway knows it. He keeps the ball, drops back, and throws it short for only a 3-yard gain. He must not have had an opening down the field. Because now it's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 45. Florida's still not in field goal range. This will be a 62-yard kick for Trey Smack. I don't know if he has that in him. So let's see if they can get this first down. It's press coverage again. Against the deep ball merchant and deep DJ Lagway. He throws it deep. That's going to be caught for a first down. Hayden Hansen makes the catch and converts for the Gators. They're now solidly in field goal range with a chance to take the lead against the Vanderbilt Commodores, who are just 1 win short of an extra life. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 37. It's going to be a fake handoff. He throws it deep, wide open. And Eugene Wilson III flies all the way down to the 13-yard line. Florida now in the red zone, looking to take the lead and really putting the pressure on the perennial underdogs in the Vanderbilt Commodores. Let's see what this defense can do under pressure. Lagway throws wide open. It's caught. Zunk makes the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. This is going to be a high-stakes goal line stand for the Vanderbilt defense against this high-octane Florida offense. Lagway hands off to Johnson. Johnson is going to be taken down by Langston Patterson. Clutch tackle for him. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 3 for Florida. Now, what do you call here? You've been going all pass for this drive. The 1 run doesn't work. So you go back to the play action here. They don't have any deep guys in, but they both drop back. Lagway throws to the end zone. That is caught. I thought it was picked for a second. That's a big-time touchdown for Florida. It's Arliss Boardingham making the catch for his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Florida Gators are going to take a 14-7 lead. Arliss Boardingham. It's a great catch. Number 1 couldn't stay with him. It's C.J. Taylor who had the coverage, but he couldn't make the play. And I will be right back. And we're back. Vandy is now in the hot seat. Let's see how they respond. It's not a great kick return, only back to the 16-yard line. So Vanderbilt had 2 chances without Florida getting the ball to score, and they failed on both of them. So now they're down 7. It's going to be a quick screen outside to Cedric Alexander. He's going to get a block. Tries to break a tackle, but he does pick up 8 yards. That's what they do best. They try and stay on schedule. Florida knocked them off schedule on that first play of the second half, and it just ruined any chance they had of succeeding. Because they love to get those short yardage plays. So Florida just needs to find more pressure up the middle to try and shut down Diego Pavia here. 2nd and 2. They go to Alexander. He bounces outside. Cannot get the first down because DJ Douglas is there to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Vanderbilt here. Florida with a gargantuan opportunity here to take full control of this ball game as we get closer to the 4th quarter. Pavia to Alexander. He's made every single conversion today, and he gets that one. Cedric Alexander with another clutch run, making it 1st and 10 from the 27. And I'm sure Vanderbilt does not mind running a lot of clock here as they try to get their stamp back on this football game. 1st and 10. It's a fake. Pavia runs it himself. He has some space. He goes up to the 40 and he gets a first down. Fantastic run. He does not fumble the ball. That is what Diego Pavia does. And that was honestly the element of his game that was most missing so far. He had a bunch of huge scrambles against Alabama that kept him in that ball game, and now he's starting to unveil that side of his bag here. 1st and 10 from the 38. Pavia throws short. It's going to be caught by Quincy Skinner Jr. And it's another first down for Vanderbilt. Up to the 49-yard line. They just keep pushing. They're trying to speed it up a little bit because they're down 7 and they're just feeling the pressure. But they're finding their way on offense again. They just got to make sure Pavia doesn't get sacked. They hand it off to Alexander. He finds a hole. And numbers 10 and 12 are there to make the stop. It's DJ Douglas and somebody else. Yeah, 10's not listed on this roster anymore. He must have transferred out. But it's a big play for Florida to limit that to a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now for Vanderbilt. Alexander flies out wide. Pavia does throw it to him short, but there's 2 Florida defenders there to shut it down. It'll be 3rd and 7. Very similar play to the screen that Florida ran earlier, where immediately he had 2 defenders right in his face. And you wonder why they make that play call when Florida's able to read it so quickly. 3rd and 7. Another high-pressure 3rd down for Vanderbilt. Can they answer the bell again? Pavia throws wide open. Richie Hoskins to the 20, all the way down to the 15-yard line, and Vanderbilt is in business. When they need a big play, they go to Richie Hoskins the 5th, and he finds that in-breaking route to get Vandy to the red zone as we start the 4th quarter in this must-win elimination game. Pavia throws. Oh, he completely missed Quincy Skinner going to the left. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's a shame. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line for Vandy. Pavia hands it off to Alexander. He gets a little bit of space outside, but it's only good for 3 yards. Jordan Castell is able to sprint out there, keep up with Alexander, and take him down. So it's another 3rd and 7 for Vandy. And this one's going to be much more difficult. You have a really truncated field. You can't go deep anymore. It's all going to fall on the shoulders of Diego Pavia. There are no linebackers in the middle of the field. He could choose to run out of the middle, but he plays this right. Pavia throws, short, caught, first down, touchdown! Junior Sherrill gets into the end zone, and Vanderbilt has tied the game against Florida. Their clutch gene is the dominant gene. It's the dominant allele in this sequence. I don't know if that would be considered an allele. I haven't taken a biology class in, what, 9 years? There's a big-time play for Junior Sherrill, shining the shoes of his offensive lineman that made it possible. That's number 68, Steven Lasoya. And that is just a fantastic throw. And a beautiful scramble play by Sherrill to find the space between defenders. Here's the game-tying extra point from number 88, Brock Taylor. He connects. And it's an 11-play, 85-yard drive for the Commodores when they absolutely had to have it. There's 6:28 to go. Still plenty of time for this game to go either way. Let's see how this one goes. It's going to be returned to the 15. He does not get to the 20. Vanderbilt does a good job just shutting off all of his lanes there. So here's DJ Lagway. Let's see if he can respond. Hands out to Johnson. Johnson is going to fall forward for 3 yards. It's a good tackle from number 4. It's Brian Longwell making the stop for Vandy. So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 22 for the Florida Gators. They hand it off. Johnson is taken down for no gain. Number 15 is able to fly in from the backfield. Oh, who is that? It's Zaylen Wood, who sprints in and makes the stop. Huge play for this Vandy defense. And now they're in the driver's seat a little bit. How will Florida respond? Lagway waits. Gonna scramble and keep it himself. That's gonna be enough for a first down. Prince Collie took a really bad angle there. I guess he was scared that Lagway was going to speed past him. He tried to take him down before the first down. So he just makes the safe play instead of the aggressive play there. And Lagway picks up the first down all the way to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, he sets up in the pistol. Lagway throws short. It's going to be caught by Hayden Hansen for another 7-yard pickup, and Florida is starting to use the same dink and dunk offense that Vanderbilt perfected on their first touchdown drive. Because they have all the time in the world. They can do whatever they want here, and if they play this right, if they play this absolutely right, then Vandy doesn't get the ball back at all. 2nd and 3. Lagway throws short, another short first down, and oh my God, that's a touchdown. It's not a touchdown just yet, but Elijah Badger flies away from the Vanderbilt defense, and now the Gators are in the red zone, and they're at least getting 3 out of this drive. DJ Lagway with a perfect throw. Elijah Badger just makes the catch and then uses his speed. Patterson, a rare mistake there, not being able to make the tackle. And Badger finds the open space. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20 for this Florida offense, looking to survive and knock off our last remaining underdog. They're going to send everybody in motion here. Lagway drops back. He does throw. It's going to be a screen to Eugene Wilson. And Wilson picks up 8. They just keep getting closer. Got to start worrying about time a little bit if you're Vandy. Although if they get this first down, this next play, and this 1st and goal, you don't really have to worry. All you have to do is make the stop and try and force a field goal here. 2nd and 2. Lagway, end zone, knocked down. I think that was number 8 making the play. That was Tyson Russell, the corner, getting his fist in there to knock that ball out. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the 12. Biggest defensive play of the day so far. We haven't seen a lot of turnovers in recent games. Maybe we'll see one here. I doubt it, but it's certainly possible. Lagway floats it, first down. Montrell Johnson Jr. makes the catch. He gets tackled in bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6 for Florida. Let's see what Florida calls here. They went to the passing game last time. Will they go to a run here to try and get it closer? The fake push pass. Johnson takes it wide open up the middle, but he is taken down at the 2-yard line. He had a hole, almost got to the end zone, but Vanderbilt's able to make the stop. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 2. Under 3 minutes to go in this ballgame. Johnson, touchdown. He was barely touched. And Florida takes the lead. The only solace for Vandy is that they have plenty of time at all 3 timeouts. Be right back. Here's the extra point to make it a 7-point ball game and put Florida firmly in control here in the Swamp. Snap, hold, kick is good. A 10-play, 81-yard drive. Now Vanderbilt has time, but this is certainly a low percentage situation. This could be the end for the Cardiac Commodores. Alexander tries to cut back and get space. He's taken down to 16. Here comes Diego Pavia. Season on the line. Reputation on the line. Florida bearing down on him up the middle. He takes the snap, gets the throwaway to Stowers, and he counteracts that blitz perfectly. Getting a quick 6-yard gain. They're going to run 15 seconds off the clock. You got to try and get to around the 30 before this 2-minute drill really begins. That's a great play by number 30, Gregory Smith III. To be the safety there and shut that play down. 2nd and 4. Pavia throws short again. It's going to be a first down to Loic Fuanji. He falls forward. He only gets like 1 or 2 catches per game, but they always come up in the biggest moments. That's going to be 1st and 10. This is the 2-minute warning. They're up to the 38, and Vanderbilt has everything in front of them. They can tie the game and send this to overtime once again. All they need is 1 more touchdown. Pavia in the empty set. He's got 5 wide receivers out there. He takes a snap, waits, wants to throw deep, and he throws short instead. It's a good catch by Junior Sherrill to hold on. With 2nd and 4, they're not going to call a timeout. So another 15 seconds will come off the clock here. It's a brutal glitch in this system, but it's unavoidable. 1:40 to go now. Pavia gets everything set. He drops back. Throws deep again. It's going to be caught by Junior Sherrill. And they're past the 50. Vandy calls their first timeout. He has 5 catches for 47 yards today. Very good day for him. 1st and 10 now. Pavia, only a 3-man rush. He launches deep. Wide open, caught Sherrill. Out of bounds, first down to the 24. Vanderbilt in business. Vandy is not done yet. Gorgeous throw over the top. Pavia gets everyone set. 87 seconds to go. He waits. Waiting. Going to run it himself to the 20, to the 15. He slides down, and that's going to take another 15 seconds off the clock. That is huge. Florida not going to call a timeout. And now that they have plenty of time and 2 timeouts remaining, you want to make sure that the Gators don't have an easy path to a game-winning field goal. Oregon didn't learn that lesson. And again, they didn't have the choice. They were down to 4th and long. 2nd 2 from the 17. 1 minute left in regulation. Pavia, all-out blitz. Throws, caught. That's Quincy Skinner Jr. making the catch. And Vandy calls their 2nd timeout. 57 seconds to go. They just want to get their plays in, call their best goal line set here. Once again, no linebackers. Pavia could choose to run this here. Pavia throws, short touchdown, Vandy, tie game. Loic Fuanji gets the catch in the end zone. And Florida's going to have 54 seconds in all 3 timeouts. That's certainly more than enough time to get into field goal range. So does Vandy go for 2 here? Do they bet it all on making this stop? Beautiful throw. He knew that Flandre had the speed to get in front of his man and make the catch. And now it all comes down to the extra point from Brock Taylor. We haven't seen a single miss in regular sim. We've seen one miss in Super Sim. Let's see if Brock Taylor can come through and tie the game for the Commodores. Snap, hold, kick is good. 8 plays, 85 yards. Was there ever any doubt? I mean, yes, but whatever. Here comes the kickoff. Florida with a chance to win it. I certainly think they're going to get a chance at the field goal at least. It's just a matter of how long it's going to be and whether Trey Smack has the guts to make it. Tackles at the 16-yard line. A good play by number 11 there. And here's DJ Lagway on 1st and 10. He throws deep. That's going to be caught already to the 34-yard line. And Florida calls their first timeout, 1st and 10. I mean, he is a deep ball merchant. He knows how to get those things in accurately. Lagway throws short to be caught by Chamir Dyke. And it's only for 3 yards. And Florida's not going to call a timeout here. So 15 seconds will come off the clock. They're going to have 20 seconds remaining when they snap this next ball. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess you're saving it for a sack, but Vanderbilt's pressure has not gotten home all day. 2nd and 7. Lagway. Under pressure, he just barely gets it away, and that's caught! Arliss Boardingham with a huge catch up to the 49. He stops the clock with 14 seconds to go. They need about 9 more yards. That was the worst throw I've ever seen, but Boardingham somehow makes the catch and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. It all comes down to this for Vandy. Lagway throws deep. An incredible catch by Elijah Badger into field goal range. They call another timeout. And do they try and get... They're going to kick the field goal right here. And Vandy calls their last timeout for some reason. Now they can't stop the clock once they get it back. I don't agree with that. It's a 46-yard field goal to win the game. Trey Smack to knock out the last underdog. Snap, hold, kick is good. I almost want to cry. I mean, it's a clutch win for Florida. Like, congrats to them, but I wanted to see Vandy in the top 10, man. 6 seconds to go. 4, 3. They will get one more play, but it's going to be from the 17-yard line. Why did you call that timeout, man? Pavia. He's not even going to get the throw off. He's going to scramble it. He slides down. That's the end of the game. Florida wins. They drive down the field late. DJ Lagway makes 2 very clutch throws to get them into field goal range. 306 passing yards. I mean, they deserve it. They played well against a team with a huge clutch gene. But Vandy deserved better. They deserve to get an extra life with all the incredible games they've won. Instead, Florida wins their 3rd game of Imperialism. They take the Southeast. Let's go to the map. That's a shame. I wanted overtime. Oopsie. Wrong color. That's my bad. There we go. And Vanderbilt, you were the underdog of this tournament, without a doubt. You beat Alabama. You had 3 other wins. You were this close to an extra life. You just couldn't make the final play happen. Bye-bye. want to check one thing to make sure that I didn't accidentally erase a border there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay. I think it's where we can get Florida's logo the biggest. I think it actually makes here. Nah, I like it better here. Close to their home territory, you know? So there we go. This is your top 13. Vandy's gone. Florida remains. And I am sad, man. Make this logo tiny bit closer. Make the logo a tiny bit smaller because right now it's encroaching on Michigan's territory. There we go. Can it be over here? No. No, it cannot. Okay, there we go. All right. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode. Damn it, the fact that Vanderbilt's gone is just such a shame. But that's just how this tournament goes, you know? Eventually, all the good stories end. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. Bye-bye.